praise you because you deserve praise. Let you test me in faith as if I was in a blaze. You deserve the most praise, for you earned it all.
That's Touch My Spirit by me, Reverend Dream. I hope you enjoyed it. It's one of my songs, many songs that I've played here lately, and I pray that you've enjoyed it. I just wanted to give you a little bit of it before I get into the verses tonight. I know it's been a while since I did my devotionals, my late night devotionals, way AF, my utmost for its highest, coming from the classic edition by Oswald Chambers, the pastor that was in the late 1800s, early 1900s, who passed away, and his wife created this memoir of his work. So we're going to dive right in. We're not going to hesitate or wait. And we want to make sure that everybody in here is doing great. Welcome all silent watchers, all those content creators who is always interacting with us. As we get into today's devotional, I hope you enjoy it. It is called The Devotional of Hearing. The Devotion of Hearing. And it says, "Speak, for thy servant heareth." 1 Samuel chapter 3, verse 10. It's 1 Samuel chapter 3, verse 10. And it reads, "Because I have listened definitely to one thing from God, it does not follow that I will listen to everything he says. The way in which I show God that I neither love nor respect him is by the obstinacy of my heart and mind towards what he says. If I love my friend, I intuitively detect what he wants. And Jesus says, ye are my friends. I have disobeyed some commandments of my Lord's this week. If I had realized that it was a command of Jesus, I would not consciously have disobeyed it. But most of us show disrespect to God that we do not even hear what he says. He might never have spoken. The destiny of my spiritual life is such an identification with Jesus Christ that I always hear God. I know that God always hears me. John chapter 11:41 tells us this. If I am united with Jesus Christ, I hear God by the devotion of hearing all the time. A lily or a tree or a servant of God may convey God's message to me. What hinders me from hearing is that I am taken up with other things. It is not that I will not hear God, but that I am not devoted in the right place. I'm devoted to things, to service, to convictions, and God may say what he likes, but I do not hear him. The child attitude is always, speak, Lord, for thy servant heareth. If I have not cultivated this devotion of hearing, I can only hear God's voice at certain times. At other times, I'm taken up with things which I say I must do. I have become deaf to him. I'm not living the life of a child. Have I heard God's voice today? My question to you, have you? Have you heard God's voice today? Are you intuitive to what God speaks to you? Or is it falling on deaf ears? You know, as we grow older, sometimes our hearing is not the best. But if our spiritual walk has drawn closer to Him, our hearing with our ears is not what we're listening with. It is but our spirit that hears Him. If you've devoted your life to Him all through your life, then your hearings become astute to His voice. And if you've strayed away and betrayed Him, then your hearing is deaf. My suggestion to you is get in a spiritual journey with God. Allow Him to lead you daily, not just when you need Him, but when He expects you to listen. Now, if there's any doubt that you're not hearing Him for some reason, then maybe your spirit is not aligned with what He's saying. My suggestion for you is to draw into the Word of God and allow it to speak to your soul, for it is manna to the body and water to the spirit. Allow God to lead you by the words that He has written. This is Reverend Dream. I hope today's devotional touched you. I'm not going to be pondering as long as I have on been devotionals. I'm going to cut it a little bit shorter so that the attention retaineth the knowledge. So if you like what you heard today, please, by all means, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell a family member who might be lost that they may need to hear. This like, this share, this subscribe, this comment is not for me, but it is the one who sent me back to be able to speak it to you today. I hope you enjoyed Oswald's message today, and if you would, draw close to God. Time is short. You have very little of it. As a Native American man told me once, if you want to see how short life is, light a candle, then blow it right out. That's how short life is. Take advantage of every moment. Live every day like it's your last, and live it for God Himself, for He is all that matters on this day and every day. This is Reverend Dream. Remember, place God first in all you do or say, so when you fall and fail, because you will, He will catch you and carry you the rest of the way.
Servant, Father, this you know. Fill me with your word and wisdom till I grow. Place my light on a candlestick really high, till we tell this earth as we know it goodbye. Oh, touch my spirit right now. Let me hear it as I now bow. Touch my soul way in deep. Let grace grow as your sheep. I'm not defined what the man says of me, but defined by my faith and hope they see. Allow everything in me, give you all my hope, and never allow my spirit Satan to try grow. You are the reason for my excitement this day. Bring your light into a dark world in your own way, exposing the motive of my heart's today's desire, as allowing me hearing the angels in heaven's choir. Touch my spirit right now. Let me hear it as I now bow.
Thank you for coming.